See, and America say, your politics and I know sometimes you take the stage, you have the mind, a certain gullible class of people. If things are whatever that you say on my budget, so and the discussion going on the media, no, it's not about your friends saying the crux of the issue being raised, but it is about how but as to whether these things are feasible, if it's working out or not, and they will be uncomfortable. And they will be introducing policy on the political fringes. And over the years, I think that I color your politics. About fighting corruption. Corruption is as old as Adam. At some point, you have to apologize. You understand? Obeka say what's in China, who different the but this time around, you know. So we have baby a Ghana Genesis here working out with IMF. And I can sit here and tell you, say, I want you na yedi hukoko uram. Young running on mine ye, I'm on mine, I run it into a ditch. And the IMF program no buy. So the IMF program came as a solution to our own recklessness. The accuracy of my and now IMF at the program na my program no I want the conditions. And the IMF programs are thereby very substantial. I say or minor, you cut down expenditure and you raise your revenue. Or not the oil say revenue because so. That is why sometimes we put to freeze on public sector employment and then as forth, because the more we employ people, they know that Africa no employment sika yetua for employees, you know, and productive output, you know, always we just pay you just to go productive wise, nothing sensible and coming up. Until he knows that they will encourage you to employ more sabia production because so that the economy can make money and you pay them. Because you can know every hour and they will make sure that you stand for at least 40-50 minutes. So the productive output in high. And the my UK loan on country and the funny because on himself of funny pana, they will come and increase productive output. And my economy now grow by Hano. They know say a forward you mama. Nya the papa bia na akwa ya obe add any value. Because a human add value to economy, no. Dr. Ren, ye nya bi wa ha. Do saying the last time I catch up about industries in the UK. So we industries, factories, and we from the UK economy adianche or mine bebo. Yes, technology na so ban ninyina no kokokokwa ebewie this arena. Oko US is no taking industries, agriculture no we free ma or mine bebo. Enti a chira say or mine no the engine but be a pa has to do with the production hub. China is the same thing. By how to be say your engine in the way, and then you produce what I say. And no bit mama or mine gina. Emma your currency no a wire den. And the Bawumia say the gold and the cocoa exchange for oil then as a form. You see, say to me, I'm produce near man na enjoy say yes, say sika carbon tin akokra near mana. Our currency will never ever get that value. And consistently, no, we haven't seen any policy be aim at addressing these challenges. Yeah, make come once a no.
And vice president so the good for oil ya be any on wangasa say and good for oil ne buy no. And you will know that they buy when they introduce that policy no and ka my Ghana ne done it to say a year Sri Lanka krama and kaja if you go to a year few doom so just say a yes sir the policy ne this wadi hunu the buy and a abuama a year good for oil no cry nya a year $5 billion and will be say hey it is a ska win na any side to me call IMF. Don't you think sir policy will pay any bina vice president Ediabe?
Dr. Ryan, you see, Bawumia is a funny character. So sometimes, you know, when he's talking, you don't know whether he's doing comedy and I say he's serious. Because
the vice president, you know.
Oh, yes, he's a comic character. So sometimes it makes it very difficult to put any value to in some of because Dr. Ryan, this gold for oil issue can a solution to a problem or no. So identify. And what is the problem? Your currency not devalue. It's a solution to a problem. So it means that in the first place, there is a problem. The problem is your currency, at the value. And this is a guy, listen, who made assurances and promises to Ghanaians. Say your cedi dollar, your friends, a value, conform. John Mahama, then president, was incompetent. And that is the reason why he's coming to fix this problem. Dr. Ren, look at where we are today. Yes, just say, historically, baby, and I follow Professor Henk. He gives some of the historic fact about our currency. It got to a point, and your currency near the third worst performing currency, the whole of this world, Sri Lanka and then Nigeria, and I know we did. So what is he talking about? So, sir, oil will now all kind of proposal, all can because there was a problem that he promised Ghanaians he was going to fix, but he couldn't. And it's the reason why he introduced this. And the policy, I'm a policy person. You see, policy, you gauge at the impact. Now, come on, no. Now, what check it, the kind of effect on the economy at large. Dr. Ren, from that time, Ghana economy, we are still on the sinking trajectory. So this is a guy, you can't take him serious. I am talking about building industries. Industries, ebema ajuma abakrom ha say. And then say you can see creative production hubs. The last time I was telling you, Dr. Red, and dear Ben, they see a point say, Okonsa wama yachi memo mo ya ding. People who are very strong and you do mo good them. And no more that how did that and a area. Omu yusu so free. Omu yusu light free. On daily basis. Why can't we use these people to do something productive? And it's even shoe factory. Kwana yaka adentina yenye shoe factory awan sawam. Na yanka say prisoners will learn trade. I know the day because I know people who come out of prison and in the end, they even have money. People go to jail, they come home because omoko kwa ye adwuma obeba na was trade. All sika kakro in that started life. So prison now. There were thousands of young people who are sabi really drugs no. These are productive force a bit me so adentina ya attach a certain factory be and skills job be to it. So nipa na be prison about because I say I have read the correctional theories and I know some of the theories underpinning why people go to jail. Recreation, some you can say whole lot. The idea is that the person will come back reformed. And what is the best way to reform a person than to teach him your friends a trade skills? But apart from say yes, when at the same time, the Bible showing some sorry them say to that is what they do. Of drugs. And these are the energetic people we are losing. Dr. Ren, you can see a issue from prisons. We can make it a policy. Say, your soldier for net, your friends, your soldier police for all the forces. Now, services in and will come from the prison. Can you imagine?
Now, we can about correctional theory, and we better say a year prison be idea. In him say correctional theory ni die, and one a jadu do one a follow. It me boa Emma womutimi ebomodian say eye inmate for no ye betimi after o ma fa kwan paso anko me free mu no a o beba no na nkeja o ma yini papa eja society ni benya o ho mfaso ekrumu ati ye say dwuma bia ansa na eja inmate beba no bi wo kra say de na baby kakra ansa na yetimi ama bia flat bi na yetimi ankakra de wa society o shopping ne nyoma how ultimi accommodate how interact with a society no but the man Ghana is say working akra ne wo a sales what on we
yes
prison officer ne cry say aboana mana sa to we no yes because na ketua enye aduane a wo mudie enye. It's like the society now a team no ankasana. I think say we can upgrade in any reset. Do we need really? I think we need to reset and then upgrade a year the country Ghana because maybe about I say yeah to be bom police ni no wonim de war ye ne papa yeah soja ni wonim de war ye papa prison officer insus wo nim ne wo ye papa enti akwa say we are giving our best but our best is not enough. A bit taking out.
Dr. Right, we need to I see ubeti brofu the research, ubeti brofu the upgrade. You know, when you are living in a country with broken morals, you can't fix infrastructure, you can't fix job. First, you need to fix the people. You need to fix the people.
Hey, no, fix the country for the bear. Yeah, man, for say fix the fix our attitude.
You need to fix the people. Because you see, in some way, partly has to do with the psyche, the mentality, how even the populace, who politics, how we get attached to political institutions.
Now you say politics, me and you be a heaven. The politics, no cry and pessy a dirty game. The mindset of the Ghanaian, sanity, it will be a politics that omit them pep politics, so yeah, me and politics. So then, so the prices of goods, prices of tomato ni pepper, no, is determined by the finance minister, any politicians.
Yes, and so that we are catching people say in a democracy there are no neutrals. It is either you are a coward or you are part of those repressing the system. You can't be a neutral in a democracy. There are no neutrals unless I want to say politics. I say, and politics, everything be on daily basis is part of politics. And I think that resetting, the mindset of the people, I say you're reshaping any party governance. I say that is why education must be taken to a different level, a different wavelength. So the average and ordinary Ghanaian will understand politics and kasa. And it's a what will be cancer. You don't need to be told.
A lion has a tail, it has a big head and a very small whistle.
So Dr. Ren, manifesto as a forum are very, very important because political parties would need a manifesto as a blueprint. But problem is say, and I'm saying you need national agenda be a day or mine no you vision, you need be a echo. Says you for president be General Bizanza in the next 10 years if I'm a Ghana or nothing can't how they have table plano because on one case any vision be and until so mine benya a larger vision, a muna political parties will craft their manifesto from. Sabi be feed it into the larger national agenda. But because we don't have a national agenda, national plan, long term, short term, any vision, political parties will definitely come out with policies and policy options like this. And as to whether affect it into the aspirations of the average Ghanaian, it's another thing. So I know that we are forced to go by some of these things. And it's very, very important to be able to take key interest in manifestos, key political parties, because and a panel may not have a conversation, say. So hey, we are no Mujina medal, say, or more independent candidate for now. Dr. Ren, you know, say, Obian ho is serious. And me, I don't take any of them serious. So I know that a you can't ignore the manifesto of these political parties. Well, Nippon or Mujina medal, na yes, serious, so yeah, can you boom for me a potent force be? Na there's something very substantial that will give a competition to these two political parties. Then Ghanaians will have certain assurance. But another my catcher said 22 independent candidates that copy forms. Say almost on the president. Obi oha na yere kura nim so or president edi na campus na busian for. Obi also per president edi no na yere kura nim. So you can imagine how serious as a people. And I give you the opportunity to say these major political parties or modern manifesto, not one way or the other, they will become the manifesto of the country. One power. So we need to spend more time, go into some of these key policies. Now you hear how feed into the aspirations of the average and the ordinary Ghanaian. And that's exactly what we are doing. And in all over, and I'm for spend the time speaking and trying to address some of these serious issues. And I think that I say you take your time. Now you walk it bit by bit, bit by bit. Now you who say indeed. Are they just slogans? And some young tungu hokake. And now say near my way are feasible. And I say, are you feasible within what context? A minister will raise a very critical question. Say, your IMF program. some of these taxes now ban a precondition a breaky the IMF cash because IMF don't time the second year amount wasada or the amount trenches every trench be our box or taking who say conditions na medema no what this so a precondition they unlock the subsequent fund and to want to me and take a boxes no sika become me catch us Zambia start a project they drew by na box no take sika no it take several years and sana with me complete the program. And I'm saying so young pass your default, we need the money. But Dr. Ren, Senkayet your mind is serious na near my ye and our industries in as if we are making a coming on stream now month for a year, Juma a year and a job. Said I Mahama Castle de your friend said 24-hour economy, which I have told you, say a Juma or minum, not factories in industries air run there. That will be the best policy I will be to turn this economy around. But the question is say nyuma ama industries na ama factories na ama agric na expand ama the production hub of the country na andi ho a wo anko 24 no to dey teacher for na nurses and doctors. These people don't build the economy. So you see the whole argument in the central team no industries factories yaba build it na yes so we need raw material. And we need to make sure say agriculture we know expansion programs. Ya de beba. Now you making sure say you retooling. Now you equipping the young people, giving them the capacity. Now you making agric very, way enough, attractive enough. Because my culture say na you emphasize kind of dog. The near manner here to do these things. You find and then California people do farming at a larger scale. Go and read about. And with GDP, how much they are getting from the agri sector, even in California. Why can't we do the same thing here? IMF be my $3 billion. Now, and no, my handicap here. We can remove taxes from our people. So I know the day, who said you are in charge? A government is supposed to make and make policies, but we can't. Why? Because ya bob brabone. Ama IMF for culture say we nim nyansa abra say we na kan ye abronya na kan ye or say ya run your mind aka say me nim nyansa anti IMF we be your mind no bo. That is the point we are. So they will tell you what to do and what not to do. And so promising na can seminar we should have these things at the back of our mind. Na ye misa ye say how do we reverse the trend? Call for the past from years mean to mean kai call IMF. It has never been a panacea and yes solution. A bar say ya nema say da ho no but yan kasa internally no nema ye tennis and rana maybe we have a conversation about what is going on our Cocoa Board. Now no Thursday so who say Cocoa Board CEO Dimika Baye your friends a press conference telling Ghana for say there for the first time in 32 years, Cocoa Board will not go for syndicated loans. Yes, now you be generating sika from a mine how to buy cocoa. When he says that thing, Nasa, what's in charge? Hey, why are you? But the real thing is the guy was lying because last year Sikana Yakoji say you be raising over 640,000 tons of cocoa. No, Dr. Ren, yenya. We were able to generate a little over 400,000. And for the first time, row over 250,000 cocoa beans, tons of over. I say this year, and yet the more. Now, Obia will produce your friends saying, which means over 900,000 tons. 2016, 2015, 2016. That is what we got. A kakakabinka 1 million tons. And Yaba be do 400,000. And the part of the low no mawa or the low no mao because oninsa anya we are a leading producer of cocoa ubenya within this range. Now Dr. Ren over kasa mema alone. Now over to cocoa 650,000 tons. Now in the end 400,000 and one nama following year no bo obedi sika be ma. And the loan ye cost ye kwa kope. But these international banks in the town say no. Now 650 grand, more than 250,000. You have to run it over this year. What is the guarantee that 250,000 ubenya and the way? Is the reason why we couldn't get the money. But the guy is creating impressions say, oh, David, yade for the first time we are breaking record being as a forum. When he knows the mismanagement that occurs at the cocoa sector, no, we could have resolved it. Because a man for nam sefi and our more talk cocoa assassin and a yecha cocoa nutugu editu galam say.
And then the Western regional a year cocoa farmers ne say a year sikano a year to cocoa no abino and entum because enko a year 6,000 because the way I knew my Canada a henny idea or more do no crown cocoa no credit and no idea because one say galam safe we sikawo.
And it's the reason why on my over 1 million tons. I am the leading cocoa producer in the whole world. At some point, in Cote d'Ivoire, but also two no one be Dr. Ren. For the first time, you have 400,000 metric tons of cocoa per year. Abra yakoji obisi carbon and hobasi benya 600,000 and over man yenya. And I catch and say, yeah, they bad this year. When these challenges are available, into where you are buying Dr. Ren. And near mana a creative local incentives are Emma or my new Jan and I so no. You can't make sure that what put them to proper use. And the cocoa sector I had the backbone of the economy since in Chroma time because most of the near my no chroma motorway why no Sikani and Sakai to do these things because of cocoa was the backbone of our economy. Yababe drew a net. Nyasa cocoa no is being replaced with another valuable item biao. Nothing is coming on stream, but you check cocoa do good to galam say government is aware. Ubekom no government officials and yes idea no. And you see, Okosafia, there are a number of people who Dr. Rand, do you know why? Because say abeto wasase na say yetwagune yetu galam say na chemicals na de be wura asase na se no. Nipa na onton ne cocoa no edidi ko ne de na se. So in the end, no, na ni cocoa awu. Ewu ya kra na de so onya no ne nsanka. So I know the day no cocoa sector no ba na eba fam. And what is our buying so ye bibi? Cocoa board na ko ha de. Kwan ya yafa so ayasesa appointment dia pepe amam for so etu omoka. Cocoa board is way. Aka to e ka da cocoa board so no enye kaketwa. So niama esisi nyina kire so ye nya serious. Say amamono na yente ase o. Say ya bro ne bayi o, say ya adwomone na ye wetimo. Dr. Ryan, what ase you don't know where to pick the argument from. But me, what I see is that these people come hungry. They want power, they want money. And it is their motivation. My culture says whenever your motivation is money and you go into politics, obviously through crooked means you get the money. And when you are because you didn't go in as a leader. You didn't go in because you want to take care of anybody. You went in because you want money, and now you have it in abundance. And I think that is cool.
Joe.
Oh, yeah, I can ask it and then.
Okay. Yene Ivan, Che Innocent and a dream commander, but Yene, the director of a year communication. Edema a year the MPP ewo UK a year ura kweku bempe ewo ahomane so a yepese yede twhwem komo a year efa enra a year the meet the press by the vice president na yenkone yenchiano na a year tiawa yewia yaba Ivan ho ura bempe yechiawo ye mo akwa baba Rainbow Radio so.
Yeah, Dr. Ren. Good evening to your viewers and your panelists. Happy Monday and bank holiday in Teja. I think for some time now, we've been trying to organize this for a while, so it might be so we need to have moving forward and have a plan a debate because political space now is very, very interesting. I heard that so. I mean, yesterday the whole nation was glued to their TVs and their phones, listening to a magician and doctor talking about some of his achievements and answering questions from the media. And he's giving the campaign an extra impetus and momentum going into the rest of the months now.